Morning, everybody. Got a couple of last minute sales last night. We're gonna come down here. I don't even have the lights on in here, so this is probably dark as heck. But what do we got? We got Law and Order, Special Victims Unit Season 2 and 3 going out. And what was the other one? Nip Tuck was the other one. You can see we're almost through. Like this is all we're down to. This was three containers, actually four originally. I gotta get rid of these CSIs and ERs. What did I say? Nip Tuck. So let's see. Law and Order sold for $20 plus shipping. And look at this Nip Tuck. I have to send this out UPS because it sold through Mercari. So the weight of it was such that I don't know, it was like a third of the price to ship at UPS. So now I get to make a drive to the UPS station. But UPS station, UPS store. But anyway, that sold for I think 28, I believe, plus shipping on top. Okay, another DVD going out, and it is that Hallmark Love Comes, and I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Right there. Love's Enduring Promise, and I don't know, something else. This 3-pack sold for $20 plus shipping on top. We had some back and forth on that. I think they offered me like 18. I had it listed for 25 originally. I came back at I think 23 or whatever it was. Basically, I split the difference with them of their original offer. And they came back at $20, and I think that's low since two of these are new sealed, but also I think these are probably like $5 DVDs a lot of the time at Walmart. So I figured $20 is $20. So we'll go ahead and take it. And then really weird, but I sold the rest of these light bulbs. Explain that to me. These things have been sitting forever, and then in like 4 days, I sell them all. It's the damnedest thing. I don't have any explanation for it. But anyway, really glad to see those go. And actually, I think in the end, I probably made all my money back because I had these listed individually, and since two of the buyers bought them in lots, I'll actually be able to save a couple bucks on each of those shipping charges. And so in the end, I should probably exactly break even on them, which is kind of nice because we were really excited for these. We thought it was going to be a lot of fun to play around with the lighting colors and, you know, decorate for holidays and stuff, but they just did not work for us. So there you go. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened, but I apparently deleted the rest of the footage, so I'm going to run through this real quick with you just to get you up to date on everything that sold over the last, I don't know, a few weeks really at this point. I picked up a bunch of media at a local auction, about $45 all in, and one of the items in there was this Jeeves and Wooster. This was new, sealed. Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry, one of their many BBC series from back in the day. This sold within 2 hours of listing for $88. I thought I had it listed on the high end. I guess I should have listed it for more if it's going to sell that quickly. But basically, this one item doubled my money on that buy. So can't be mad about that. I was in the profit within 2 hours of listing everything. So very, very pleased with that. This I went ahead and sold the Matt Cardona Micro Brawler. Sold for $36. I don't know why it still says 40. I did list it for 40, which was kind of the top end of what it was going for. I figured if it sold for top dollar, great. If not, I would just combine it with the Brian Myers when it comes out. But when somebody offered me $36, and I think he actually offered me 32 or something. I forget how it went, but I think we met in the middle at 36. So, you know, what are you going to do? You can't, it's hard to turn down $36 on this, you know, little piece of plastic or vinyl rubber, whatever it is. So, $36, happy with that. Also in that same media buy were all of these Time Life Best of the 60s CDs. And I have close to 20 of them, or I had close to 20 of them. I've sold over half of them, I think, at this point, or close to half of them. And they were worth good money. I was really surprised. If you're my age or older, you certainly remember the Debbie the Time Life Operator, I can't even say it, commercials. These used to be constantly advertised, you know, mail, or not even mail away. I almost said order online, but that's not right either. You used to call
and order over the phone with your credit card, and they'd send you these CDs like once a month or something for infinity. But they're pretty desirable, which is surprising because I don't think the tracks on there, let's see if I can pull this up, were all that interesting. Um, Maybe that's what makes them valuable. They're a little bit harder to come by, but anyway. So let's see. We're going to go through these pretty quick. 1968, Blowing Your Mind, and every year has 4 CDs, so you're going to see the same years pop up over and over again. 68, Blowing Your Mind, sold for $14.99. 66, Beat Goes On for $9.99. 64, Shaking All Over for $9.99. I also sold this used copy of Cujo from '83. Well, it was an '83 version of the film, but it was a DVD release. This sold for $6.90. That came out of the same buy. 66, Blowing Your Mind for $8.20. 68, Beat Goes On for $9.99. Blowing Your Mind from 67, $9.80. Blowing Your Mind from 65 for $9.99. 1967 for $4.99. This was like the least valuable one. In fact, it seems like the ones that were just the year are all worth about $5, and then the other releases were quite a bit more. 1969, Beat Goes On for $14.99. This was the only one that was still sealed. This is let's see, on the side of sold 2, and there's 1, 2, and 3, but I think I only have number 2, I believe. This sold for $20. Ironically, was only shipping down the street. The person that ordered it lived about 2 miles from where I grew up. 10 miles from where I grew up. He's on the other side of town, but and then this was also in that same media buy. And when I comped this out, it was only $3 or $4. But in the interim, that issue with HBO Max taking down Gone with the Wind popped up, and I didn't even know it was in there. I didn't pay any attention to it originally, but as I was organizing the DVDs to see how I was going to lot them together and try to sell them, I saw it sitting there, and I thought, I wonder if this has spiked at all with the movie being taken down, and certain members of our society being up in arms about it. So I went ahead and comped it, and at the time there were 3 copies listed. All 3 were auction. There was one with 2 days left sitting at $70, and then 2 with 4 days left sitting at $50. So I haven't gone back and looked. I imagine that those probably sold for $80 or $90, but I went ahead and put mine up for $70. Buy it now, and it sold within like 4 hours maybe of going up. So this came out of the same buy. All of these things we just looked at, from Jeeves and Wooster, with the exception of obviously the micro brawler, all of this came out of the same media buy that I paid $40 for. I'm only halfway through. No, that's a lie. I'm not even halfway through the amount of stuff that was in that buy. I mean, it's going to be a long time to sell it all, but the amount of money that's coming out of it is crazy. I mean, just this stuff has, I can't even do the math, quintupled my money probably. It's crazy. So very happy with that. Was able to go ahead and sell that CSI. Sold on Mercari for $30 plus shipping. This is one I'll remember for quite a while because I had to take it to UPS. And while I was at UPS, my wife went into labor. So this is one I'll probably remember for a very long time. I had to rush back home, and it's a good 20 minutes or more from my house to the UPS store. And then another 20 minutes back, obviously. So this one I'll remember for a long time. But yeah, $30 plus shipping. Happy with that. And then finally, this person bought a bunch of stuff. She and I had a lengthy conversation about some of the stuff she was looking at. Basically, she was trying to get shipping costs down, and we were trying to figure out a way to make it worthwhile for her. So she bought these 3 Jeff Dunham DVDs. She bought this Family Guy. Jeff Dunham DVDs came from some stuff my mom gave me when she was cleaning out her closet, and then the Family Guy came out of the original DVD buy that we made back in like February, the Facebook Marketplace buy. So she bought those, and then she also bought these 2 pops, Dragon Ball SS, GSS Goku, and Rick and Morty Teddy. We worked the price out. I baked shipping into the price because I could ship it cheaper through Pirate Ship than through Mercari. So I don't know. She's all in for like $75, and I think shipping was, I don't know, $17 or $18, something like that. So yeah, not a bad deal. Especially when she started out, she was only buying the the Jeff Dunham DVDs. So she started with what I think was a $10 buy and ended up spending, $75 all told. So very happy with that. All right, that's it for this one, guys. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time.